determine the following by using compound angles. So using compound angles, first of all, remember the reductions of angles, not reduction of angles. To state that cosine at -1/5 surely is measured in the fourth quadrant. It comes out as what? Cos 1, cos 1, cos 1/5. Now here we have angles. We need to find angles. I'm saying angles, the solution of cos 1/5. We need to use compound angles. So please always note that when you need to use or solve or simplify, you need to simplify without the use of a calculator. So without the use of a calculator, which angles do you have to add or subtract that they give you 1/5? So please always remember special angles, the 60, 45, and 30. These are the angles you need to recall. And the straight angles, right? The 90 and the 270 and the 180 degrees and 360. It's either you try and add the straight or vertical angles with the special angles to see if you get 1/5. If you don't get 1/5, you move on and use the special angles. You must not use a calculator. So how will we do that? So we know that to get 1/5, we can add 60 and 45. So the special angle 60 plus 45 degrees. That will give us 1/5. So always recall, don't use a calculator and get an answer. You won't even get that if you wanted 4 marks. So we need to use the special angles or the straight angles. So if this doesn't work, saying 180 minus the special angles, we use the special angles. So from there we can use compound angles. We know that cos 60 times cos 45, isn't it? The formula says if it was minus, then the additions of angles or the sum of angles here is going to be minus. Therefore, we'll have sine 60, sine 45 degrees, isn't it? So these are compound angles, the ones we wrote yesterday. So, without the use of a calculator, what is cos 60? Cos 60, here it's 3, sorry. Because I changed here's 1, here's 2. Here it's 2, here it's 1, 1. So cos 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse, so we'll have 1/2. And what is cos 45? Cos 45? So it's 1/√2. So it is adjacent over hypotenuse from the special triangle. Please don't use a calculator, as we said. You'll get a √2/√2 if you use a calculator. It rationalizes the denominator. Therefore, sine 60, we know it is opposite over hypotenuse, which is √3/2. And when you say sine 45, it's 1/2. So sine 45 and cos 45 are the same. So from here, maybe if they said don't use a calculator, you just add the fractions. I hope you see the denominator there. It's common, which is 2√2. And you're going to subtract the numerators. 1 times 1 is 1. √3 times 1 is √3. So when you have the common denominator there, you can add the numerators. If they said don't use the calculator. If you want to simplify further, you can rationalize the denominator. You're going to use what? √2/√2 equals to √2 multiplies with √2 times √3 is going to be minus √6. Then all divided by √2 times √2 is 2 times 2, it will be 4. So that will be your answer. So if you use your calculator, cos 1 of 5, it must give you root 2 minus root 6 over 4. So that's how we use